And we are recording. I'm waiting for my partner to show up. This is Jill Feb. He should be on in just a moment. And I can tell you what we're doing. So give us a moment. I hear him now. Hi, Frank. No, I don't hear you. Oh, you're muted. Your microphone is muted in the bottom. Nope, not yet. We'll get this. We'll get this. Let me see here. There we go. Manage participants. I'm going to do that. Frank.
You got me now?
I hear you now. Yes. Yes, we got it. Yes. All right.
I have fat fingers. I'm sorry.
Well, for those of you who don't know us, I'm Jill Feb, and this is Frank Hudasek, and we have been buddies for a long time working online, and we can tell you a little bit about that. But our passion is to help other people, and when we get together like this, we like to talk about topics that are important to people who are either working online for a business or who want to, and maybe have some insights on some things that people want to know more about. And so Frank, you start. Tell them your background a little bit and how we got together in the first place.
Well, my background real quick, I'm a banker for 38 years. And for 38 years, I've been looking for a way out of banking. And a few years ago, Jill and I bumped into each other at an event. And then we bumped into each other at another event. And here we are today. We just kind of held ourselves accountable for why we were there in the first place. As you're aware, if you're online, if you're trying to build a presence online, you know that it doesn't come for free. And there's certain things you've got to do. There's money you have to spend. And we decided to make that commitment, and that's how we kind of met each other. Yeah. And we decided, gosh, Jill, over the past year and a half maybe,
yeah,
we've been holding each other accountable. So we're accountability partners, and I mean, here we are today. We're still standing. We're still doing what we're trying to do and what we're doing.
Yes.
I guess it works.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. What we do together is good. And I'm Jill, and I'm a retired public school teacher. I taught for 28 years, taught English, every kid's favorite subject. And I loved it, but I needed something different, and I decided to retire. And then I found out my pension check each month really wasn't very good, especially with the economy going up and down. And so I started looking for different things to do. I have no background, no online experience whatsoever, basic computer skills, nothing technical, not business trained like Frank. I could sell English skills to kids, but that's about it. So it was a challenge for me, but it's been, gosh, I think I've worked online for 7 years now coming up, and tried different things. And that's when Frank and I met, and we've kind of kept together, over time as we've experienced ups and downs and struggles. And it's been good for both of us to kind of keep in touch. And I'm in Oregon and he's in Tennessee. So we're not neighbors. We get on, we connect maybe once a week just to check in. And it's been very, very helpful. So that's who we are. And that's where we've been.
Say, Jill, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Did you watch the Super Bowl this year?
I watch it for the ads. I wait till ads come on. Sorry. But yeah, I do. I always have it on. I think that's fun.
Well, I was watching it too, kind of hit and miss. But one thing that caught my attention, I was looking for the big brands, the big names.
Yeah.
And I looked at Facebook. And I thought, why in the world is Facebook? Why does Google and Facebook have, and Microsoft, AT&T, why do they have to advertise at the Super Bowl? But anyway, when I saw the Facebook ad, I thought, well, what was their message? It was kind of stuff that I already know. But it was probably a 1.5 minute commercial.
Expensive.
But you know what they were advertising?
What?
Community groups.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
In 2007, when Facebook was really getting their feet on the ground, they wanted to be, they wanted to link up community groups, friends, and be a search engine. And since 2007 until now, it's changed entirely. And what they're trying to do is get away from all of the bots and the spam and the junk you see on Facebook. And so they changed their algorithms to where it's more Facebook friendly for someone who uses their personal page for personal reasons.
Oh, okay.
And one thing that I looked online to kind of weasel around to find out what I could about what was Facebook doing with the Super Bowl ad. They changed their algorithms. You know, everybody's talking about algorithms and you can't really get in front of them. But the algorithms were changed because in the last quarter of 2019, there was a drop of about 20% in personal posts.
Wow.
And of those that made it to the personal post platform, 5 to 7% were displayed to their group.
Wow.
And the reason because of the junk on Facebook, where you could have been caught up maybe at one time promoting a skincare or weight loss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You were pegged. So what they did was they said, okay, clean slate. And what they want you to do, what they want me to do, is to move over to a community page or a group page. You've got a great page.
Thanks. It's been around for a while.
Yeah, and you've got over 1,000 people, I think.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is great. I've got to follow what you've been doing because, you know, I really don't do that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
But
And
you can build your group
mm-hmm.
without having any ad spend.
Oh, that's the thing that, you know, people think of Facebook ads. They are expensive. They are very expensive. And in the past, I mean, they've worked well when you've used them, but I don't like spending that much money. And I've found out that the community groupings, fan pages, community groups, things that you put together work really well. And you can actually gather the people who are actually interested in what you're talking about and have them there.
Right.
It's a focused group. It works very well. For my group, I spend nothing on Facebook now. Literally, I spend no money. And I like that.
And just to kind of a closing comment on Facebook here. There's a woman I follow on Facebook, and she's very good. She's on Instagram and Facebook, and she has 16 groups.
Oh, yeah.
But what she does to manage that, she sets a timer, and she'll go to as many groups as she can every other day for 15 minutes per group. And what she'll do is find 2 or 3 comments, and she may pick one. And if it's my comment, let's say, if I'm asking a question, how do I get more likes on Instagram? She will shoot a personal video directly to me, 1 minute. Frank, let me tell you, this is a quick answer to your question, blah, blah, blah. If you want more information, check the link in the message. And then I click the link and she builds value with me.
Nice.
And I follow her and I tell you about this and you tell me about this. And she's building her group just by doing that. One person she follows is a guy by the name of Landon Stewart. Landon Stewart, Stewart. Anybody out there listening to us, look up Landon Stewart. He does this a lot. He does not blog. He does not YouTube that much. He does not post. He has groups and he responds personally to them. boom.
Wow, that's great. That is great. No
I mean,
kidding.
he doesn't have that much time to spend with people. But
And here's another thing too, when you talk about groups, I've had this advice given to me once when I was wanting to build my platform and build a customer base online a bit. They said to look, when you're on Facebook, look at the lists of groups to the side, and you can join groups that are in the realms that you're interested in. If it's online business or whatever your topic is, ask to join those groups, and then comment on people who comment in there, who are active in those groups. Comment, get your conversation going, and you can start to post in there too. And that's another way to build a platform, build a base of people that are associated with you.
you know, one thing Facebook is a search engine.
Yeah.
If you went up into the search bar and typed in a question, you'll get results for people to ask similar questions. And then it'll lead you to the group where you're trying to get to.
Exactly.
It's like Google, it's like Pinterest, it's like everything else.
Yeah, it's great. That is great. Wow, that is great. Great information.
All right, so what do you want to talk about?
Wow, you and I had talked a while ago about email lists and email servers and autoresponders and that sort of thing. And I've used autoresponders. I have two that I use for years. But I liked what you were saying about, what did you call it, a dedicated email server? Yeah, tell us more about that.
It's nothing like it sounds. What you do is you pretty much buy a piece of a hosting platform. You buy basically two of them, and $20 to $30 a month, compared to what you pay for GetResponse or SendLane or Aweber.
Yeah.
They're all good. I use two of those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not knocking them.
Mm-hmm.
But what I think anybody who's been online trying to build a business, whether it be affiliate marketing or multi-level or network marketing, when you send out emails, you can get slapped.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 months ago, I got slapped real hard by one of the autoresponders that I was using because they did not like a link that I had in my email broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go and pretty much dissect that entire list.
Wow.
And I did it. But the lesson I learned was that, you know what? I'm paying money to give up control of my business.
Yeah, I guess.
So I started looking around, and I called somebody that I know, and you know, their response was, "Are you still using one of those autoresponder companies?" And I said, "Yeah. What else is there?" That's where I learned about it. And what you do is you set up, say, an A and a B server, and you can go and buy leads for 2 cents a piece and run them through one server. They will pretty much run them through a cleansing piece of software.
Oh, wow.
That responds to that link goes to the other server. So, if you buy 5,000 leads, if you spend $500, you may get 50 good leads on your other server. To buy a lead today may cost you between $10 and $100.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're out there sending email broadcast, sooner or later you're going to get smacked down by the autoresponder company that you're doing business with.
Mm-hmm.
Get online, look it up, contact me, contact Jill, she'll contact me.
Yeah.
And
here's a question for you. So one time I bought some leads. I try not to do that very often because I've never had really good luck with that. But one of my autoresponders, I couldn't even upload my list to them because it was in competition with them.
Yeah.
And, and I had not even thought about that. I thought a lead is a lead. It's a name and it's an email address, blah, blah, blah. And try to upload them, and they wouldn't take them. They would not take them. And that was a challenge.
Some of the funnel creation software, and I'm just going to mention names. I'm not promoting anything.
Yeah.
You have funnels. You got Kartra. You got the Conversion Pros. You got Lead Pages. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pick the one that you use. Even it'll come to me.
Right.
But they have a built-in CMS with a software email broadcast autoresponder leg to it, where you can send those nasty links that the other autoresponders don't like.
Yeah.
You build a funnel, you send the traffic to the funnel, you get them in that platform, and you keep them there, and they're just as good as any other autoresponder that you're using.
Interesting. That's interesting.
So, wow. What's the monkey one? Monkey. Click, not click.
No, it's something monkey.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. Here we are.
That's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the main ones. But tell you what, I'm going to do more homework on that. And when I find out exactly what it is, I'll come back and let everybody know.
That'd be great. And you know what else I was thinking here too is for people who are new to these ideas or haven't really explored any of this, if they have any questions, when we post our link from this recording, they can reach out and share those questions with us, and we can respond to them next time we come on, or we can respond to them immediately, just like you were saying, which should be helpful also. But if they have really good questions that everybody wants to hear, we'll address them generally too. But that would be good for all of us as well.
Say, Jill, while you're looking at your notes there.
I know, I was looking at our list.
A lot of people are getting on YouTube, and a person that I follow quite a bit, I'm not going to promote the person.
Mm-hmm.
This person probably has 300 YouTube videos.
Wow.
That he will let you use for free.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Channel. With your own link.
That's great.
Change the title. Use his video to promote your business.
Put your writing in where you can put it in. That's interesting. Wow. Videos are that's so powerful too. People, I talk to so many people, even to use their cell phone, make a selfie and put it up on YouTube. I mean, they're just deathly afraid of doing that. But even if it's not perfect, they should do it. Because they're real. And nobody's perfect. But selfie videos or videos where you're sharing information like that is powerful.
But if somebody wants that person's name, they can email or
there you go. Okay.
make a comment, and I'll follow. Good. I don't want to lead anybody down a path they don't want to go, but if they're interested, there
you go. Sounds great.
It's out there. Yeah,
sounds great. What else should we cover?
Hey, Jill, have you ever been smacked down by the company you're promoting? You were not
I think that's probably a lot of people could say yes to that one, because none of us are perfect, but you have, huh?
Yeah, more than once. And
explain what smacked on means, first of all. What happened here?
Well, I'm using a company opt-in page. I thought, okay, that's new. And apparently I put in, this was on Twitter, and I use Twitter a lot. I mentioned that in our first get-together a couple of weeks ago. And I got an email from the company saying, you are not compliant. And they sent me the link to my Twitter post, and I'm reading it thinking, what did I say here? And it was a reference to there might be another option for stress relief or an improved feeling after a long day at work.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't like it.
Really?
So I got ticked, and I removed every link from that Twitter platform for that site related to the company. And I got an email response saying, I'm not compliant.
Wow. They were watching.
You know, if what I did was wrong, I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But any of our viewers out there, if you're in a network marketing company, an MLM, if you're promoting somebody's product through a company using company links,
Yeah.
know the compliance literature, because instead of a lot of people get out there on Facebook, Bing, other platforms and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars
Wow. Yeah.
to get all those opt-ins wiped out.
Yeah.
And just a word of caution for everybody hey, ready, aim, fire, not fire, ready, aim.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And save yourself some money and some misery. But it worked out. I mean, I'm still happy, but
Yeah.
gee whiz, it kind of stung a little bit.
You bet. And plus extra work for you to make any repairs. So, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What else you got happening? You were out of town for a while there as a leader.
Oh,
team?
kind of a coach. Yeah. Team coach. Yeah. I like that. I mean, working online doesn't mean that you stay online. I like that.
Yeah.
And so I go to certain workshops, and I get to be they call them a table coach, and work with people who've paid to be there, and I help them get things done that they need to do. And it's fun for me. I think the old teacher Jill kind of comes out again, but it's been good. So I like the variety, I guess, for people who haven't worked online a whole lot. It doesn't have to be all online. I mean, you can make your business have aspects to it that are most comfortable for you and that work the best for you. You have all these options. It's total creativity. I like it.
You enjoy it. I'll tell you what. I mean, it's good that you get out, because I know, just based on our own personal experience, you've got a good depth of knowledge to be able to share with people.
Well, been around a while.
I mean, well,
but we both do, though. We've walked this path further than lots of people have at this point, and longer.
Not only that, it's you stay current, and staying current is the main. So anyway.
Yeah, always learning, always learning.
I guess I don't want to.
Yeah, we watch our time here.
Something that I guess something that I try to follow the best I can is, it's easy to follow old information online. And what I mean by that is, if you're in a company, if you follow somebody, when you get that information, normally it's old stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I try to do is think a little bit outside the box. You've heard that before, and do my own research and drill down a little deeper to find some element similar to what I'm listening to that's a little different, and then go out there and promote that. Hopefully to brand myself on that one little topic.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Instagram, it could be a blog platform, Bluehost, WordPress. A pretty link. How many people know how to create a pretty link?
That's right. That's right.
And those are some of the most valuable links you can use.
That's right. You bet. Or hyperlinks again, So just having just having click here and not have the link showing, that's important to know.
I mean, so anybody out there listening to us, if you know how to create a pretty link off a WordPress platform, do a 3-minute video, promote it on your page,
There you go.
ask people if they're interested. Well, if you're interested, click below. Let's have a woo-foo one-on-one.
Yeah.
That's what you do good.
Yep.
And it costs you nothing but maybe 30 minutes of your time.
Yep. Yep. Which could be valuable. Very valuable.
And you know, what's that biblical saying? You can feed them a fish or teach them how to fish. Teach them how to fish.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's kind of what you and I like to do.
So what does your work week look like now? What
Each week, you mean, or any given week? Yeah.
you probably in your mind have mapped out a schedule
Yep.
of things you're going to do.
Hmm.
What are some of the high spots that you touch on every week?
Wow, the have-tos, I call them. Because I do a lot of writing and blogging and messaging, first thing I do each day is check for replies, responses, check to see who saw it. If they need anything, I do that. And I make sure that I'm caught up on all of that. Follow-up, I follow up with people. That is probably where the money is for me. If someone has indicated an interest, I follow up. I try not to be a pest, but I'm there for them, and I let them know that. And I share every possible way that they can get back to me. So there's no excuse about that. I talk to people on the phone some days, and I check. I'm at my I'm not at my computer every minute of every day. I mean, I'm my own boss, but by the end of the day or closer, maybe later in the afternoon, I kind of go through that routine again of seeing who's responded, see if there's needs out there, take care of anybody I'm working with. I have an affiliate team that works with me, and we stay in touch too. End of the day, I make sure I have my messages out and ready, scheduled for the next day. So they kind of go out automatically. I like that. And I'm checking on people again. Yes. And in between, I love watching webinars. I love watching trainings. I love hearing what others are doing and how I can attach it to what I'm doing. I do that all the time. And I really, really, really like that. Makes me feel really good when I say, oh yeah, I already do that. But it makes me feel even better saying, gee, I should add that. So those are kind of how my days go. That's kind of what I do. Because I'm retired, I'm home. I'm not working outside the home anymore. So that's what I love to do.
Say one element I'm beginning to incorporate in my business is a lot of people that get started, they keep hearing about branding. You have to brand yourself.
Yeah.
So what's my brand? I mean, that's a question I asked myself years ago. What's my brand?
Right.
But if you develop a community, if you have a community page in a group,
Mm-hmm.
and if you created that page for health and fitness, okay?
Yeah.
That's the niche why you created that page. Many of the people that follow you are searching for a way to brand themselves. And so what I do 2 or 3 times a week, I'll do the homework and find an image off of Pixels or Unsplash or some free non-copyrighted platform. I'll go to Canva and create an image with some words to it, related to health and fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Put it out there for them to use for free.
That's great. That's great. Yeah.
If they want to change the words, they can. And every once in a while, somebody will say, how do I change the words? Perfect opportunity for you to build trust in a relationship.
Yes.
When you take 5 minutes, you can shoot a video specifically for Billy Bob or Mary Jane to say, you go to the top right corner, you follow the arrow, you click this, you hit the text, you check your font, you put in your text, you save it, you upload it, you embed it.
Boom.
They're never going to leave you.
That's right. That's right.
looking for a way to build their brand,
Mm-hmm.
become a source of that type of basic information.
You
And
bet.
you got to
You bet. Yep.
use it.
Yep.
Yep.
You bet. Yeah, building a brand is really important, and I'd like to talk about that in another time than when we get together, about the importance of doing that. That's going to be a big topic. So that's something that I've focused on a lot in years past, and yeah, that's really important to do. That's great.
So before we say goodbye for this time,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook Super Bowl commercial, people need to find it and look at it and think about community groups.
Yep.
Look at your autoresponder that you use for email broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something that you can grow with, or something that you might need to look at a dedicated server?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when your company you're supporting smacks you upside the head and said you're not compliant?
That's right.
Don't leave the company. Learn from it.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Exactly.
And find a way to be able to, something easy. How do you create a thumbnail for YouTube?
Oh.
If people went online, how do you create a thumbnail? Learn how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
To shoot a video, upload to their channel. They're beginning to brand themselves.
Yes.
As an authority, not an expert, an authority.
Yeah. Yeah. You bet. You bet. Yep. Know, like, and trust. People will start to know you, like you, and trust you because you're giving them information that they want. That's important.
Anyway, I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, then we must be done. And we've been here a half hour. That's really great. What I'm going to say is when we post this, for folks who see it, doesn't have to be live, but after the fact, if there's questions, we'll be watching for them. And we'll respond to you directly and or also respond in our next session so that others can hear it too. But thank you for your time, Frank. Fun to see you.
It's always a pleasure. Tell Don I said hi.
Susan, the same.
Let's do this again real soon.
Okay.
Maybe we need to get on a weekly schedule.
I like it. That would be good if we can maintain it.
Because I was out of town, but
Yeah.
let's take a time and we'll do this, and we'll get a group of people out there and we'll build this where it needs to be.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Well, have a good evening. Thanks for your time.
You betcha. See you next time.
You bet. We'll talk soon.